Major leaguers from all 30 teams came together to put their gaming skills to the test in the MLB The Show 20 Players League. In this unique online showcase, fans worldwide were able to follow the head-to-head competition live and were even able to communicate with their favorite players in the chat room.
Favorite baseball player, now myself, Pete Alonso.
They were treated to some unforgettable moments, heartbreaking losses, and thrilling walk-off wins.
Welcome to the Boom Boom Room!
And after over 400 exciting regular season games, the top 8 players advanced to the playoffs, where the drama intensified until only 2 were left. Welcome to the championship series of the Players League on ESPN. Aces are wild as Lucas Giolito of the Chicago White Sox locks horns with Blake Snell of the Tampa Bay Rays in this best-of-5 series. The winner will receive the Players League Championship trophy and an additional donation made to the Boys and Girls Club in his home team's community. The stage is set. It's time to find out, once and for all, who will be crowned best in the show. Welcome to MLB The Show 20 Players League on ESPN, where the players are virtual, but the competition is real. I'm your host, Robert Flores. We're glad you could join us for this best-of-5 Players League Championship Series. We had a month-long regular season, 435 games were played, 2 rounds of playoffs, and now it's come down to this, a best-of-5 championship series to determine a champion. Major League Baseball, Major League Baseball Players Association, and Sony Interactive Entertainment joining forces to bring you, the fans, baseball in this most unique way. 30 big leaguers representing every major league team came together to begin a regular season that started on April 10th. 435 games, round-robin style of play. That regular season ended in a nail-biter on ESPN just this past Wednesday night to set our playoffs in motion. We had a 4-way tie at the bottom of our standings, and to show you how close it was, the difference between the 7th seed and the 8th seed was 1 single run. It's been a crazy month of highs and lows for our players. A lot of them thought they were coming together to compete in just another esports competition. But what every player told me is how much they needed this to connect with the fans, to connect with players, some of whom they had never met before on or off the field. And as I mentioned, on Wednesday night, our playoff bracket was set. Blake Snell of the Tampa Bay Rays rolling his way through competition. The top seed proved victorious in the quarterfinals against Gavin Lux of the Los Angeles Dodgers, and again in the semis against Jeff McNeil of the New York Mets. We also witnessed a few upsets in the quarterfinals, including the biggest of them all, Ian Happ of the Chicago Cubs taking down a team that was in and out of that top spot all season, Joey Gallo of the Texas Rangers. But Happ would lose to Chicago White Sox pitcher Lucas Giolito in a Windy City battle for the ages. So now the bracket looks like this. Blake Snell of the Tampa Bay Rays, the top seed, taking on 6th seed Lucas Giolito of the Chicago White Sox. In 2019, Lucas Giolito had a breakout season. Let's meet the Chicago White Sox right-hander. Lucas Giolito and the Chicago White Sox.
Oh, what a game. GG's. That's out. That's a homer. Put it on the board. 2 no-hitters. 1 with myself now. Let's go, TA. Walk it off. That's it. That's the bat flip, because we just bat flipped on Joey Gallo. Right there. That was a big win. Big win. Let's go.
All right, from the Chicago White Sox, we bring in Lucas Giolito, one of the participants in this best-of-5 championship series. And Lucas, I think it's interesting that your level of skill throughout the regular season has been fascinating to watch. How do you feel like you've progressed from where you were to the beginning of the league to where you are now?
Man, I feel like I pretty much just went from not knowing what I was doing at all, both sides of the ball, defense and offense, moving the PCI all over the place, missing pitches, defensively, not knowing how to pitch properly, having to use a meter instead of analog pitching, to now kind of coming full circle and getting all parts of the game pretty solid other than base running. Base running, I don't think I'll ever figure out, but it is what it is.
Clearly, this is not going to match the intensity of what you do for a regular season game or even a playoff game. But can you compare the two? Can you tell us how you're feeling going into this championship series?
For the most part, when I pitch in real life, I actually try and keep like the intensity level pretty even keeled. I've definitely had a lot more emotional reactions and like crazy high level emotional reactions to some of these games, some of these plays in these MLB The Show games.
You mentioned you're a different player from the start of the regular season to where you are now. You did play Blake Snell earlier this season, lost 9-2. What were your impressions of Blake and his team when you played him earlier in the year?
I'd say just super solid player. A lot of good cards on the Tampa Bay team, especially in the starting pitching department. I'd say, he punishes you when you miss pitches. He's pretty solid with that PCI, so just got to come in and be very solid all around.
Time now to meet the lefty, Blake Snell of the Tampa Bay Rays. Here we go.
I need it. I need it so bad.
I need it so bad. I need it so bad.
Give me a hug, bro.
Aw. We threw a perfect game right there. Perfect game. Needed that.
No way. How you doing?
Back, Yandy.
He got biceps. He got big
Did
biceps.
you swear that up?
I need it so bad. I need it so bad.
I'm just getting Blake ready for the playoffs.
He's been the top seed all season long in the MLB The Show 20 Players League. It's former Cy Young winner Blake Snell of the Tampa Bay Rays. Blake, as I mentioned, you've really been consistently the best player in this league. Now you find yourself in a best-of-5 series against Lucas Giolito. How are you feeling going into the championship?
Yeah, I'm excited. It's been a good little tournament that we've had so far. The competition's been really good, so I've been happy about that, and I'm excited to see how much Giolito has progressed since the last couple of times I've played him, because I know the first time to now this time he's progressed a huge amount, so I'm definitely excited to see this best of 5.
Yeah, you mentioned the best of 5. How do you think that impacts your choices as starter and who you use out of the bullpen?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm excited because my pitching is really good. So the starters, I'm excited about. The bullpen, I have a lot of options in there, so very excited about that. And for him, his starters are good, and I think if I get to his bullpen, I'm really confident in how I could square them up.
Well, as I mentioned, this is an all-starting pitcher championship series between Lucas Giolito and Blake Snell. Let's bring in Lucas Giolito from the Chicago White Sox, and he joins us now. Lucas, not only did you two meet in the regular season, but there was a test game, an exhibition game, if you want to call it, just to make sure all the technical things could be ironed out. And you two played in that game as well. Could you have imagined that you two would be meeting in the championship series at that time?
Well, we're both starting pitchers, so statistically, we play the most video games. I'd say that among all baseball players. I didn't see that happening just because Blake was really, really good in that test game. I could tell that he had already been playing the game a lot, and I had no idea what I was doing. But I don't know. I've been kind of grinding along, learning some things along the way, and here we are.
And Lucas, Blake scored the most runs in the regular season. His lineup doesn't have any diamond cards, has just one gold series in Austin Meadows. But man, he rakes with that lineup.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. I think Blake's very skilled with the PCI, good eye, seeing pitches, and that's all you really need. How good your cards are, I don't think plays that big of a part when we're playing at this difficulty level. It's all about squaring the ball up.
We'll be back with more MLB The Show 20 Players League on ESPN. Welcome back to this championship series of the MLB The Show 20 Players League on ESPN. For this championship series, we're bringing out all the stops. Here now, some special guests to give you the starting lineups.
What's up, guys? Austin Meadows here, out the Tampa Bay Rays. And I'm here to support my boy Blake Snell in the championship series. And I just want to wish him good luck, and all of Tampa Bay's rooting for you, bro. I'm going to go ahead and read off the lineup for the game. First, at shortstop, one of my favorite teammates, one of the funniest guys I know, Willie Adames. And at 2, at right field is your boy, Austin Meadows. Blake, you got to hit at least 2 home runs for me in this game. Batting third, new addition to the team in left field. He's got a cannon of an arm, and he's got some serious pop, Hunter Renfroe. Batting fourth at first base, G-Man Choi. He can do some seriously good splits, and he is one of the funniest guys I know. Batting fifth at catcher, unbelievable catcher, unbelievable teammate, Mike Z. Batting sixth at second base. We roomed together in spring training. A lot of similar likes and fishing, hunting, and all that fun stuff. Brandon Lau, not Low, Brandon Lau. Batting seventh, third base. Biggest biceps in the league. Every day he works on them, and they just keep getting bigger, and I don't understand how. Yandy Diaz, batting eighth. The most perfect eyes in the league, and one of the best gloves in the league as well. At center field, Kevin Kiermaier, also known as KK. And batting ninth at starting pitcher, the dude can play the guitar. He's got a good voice, and he's got a nasty slider. Charlie Morton, a starting pitcher. And also, I do want to say, today, Sunday, is my birthday. So, Blake, you need to definitely get a dub for your boy. Go Rays.
What's up, Gio? It's TA. Here to wish you the best of luck. In the playoffs and your playoff run. I will be watching. So I'm here to go over your lineup. Batting first, starting at shortstop. A rare guy. He's one of one. Tim Anderson. Batting second. Starting at third base. This dude got every tool in the book. Even the best dance moves. Yohan Moncada. Batting third, starting at first base. We have the most consistent first baseman there is in the league, Jose Abreu. Batting fourth and starting at catcher. The best catcher in the league, hands down, Yasmani Grandal. Batting fifth, starting in left field, the big baby, Eloy Jimenez. Batting sixth, starting in right field, one of the coolest guys there is, and gonna kill every gap and hit the farthest balls, Nomar Mazaro. Batting seventh, starting in field. This dude has every tool there is, plus some more. Lewis Robert. Batting eighth, starting at second base. Underrated guy. Comes to play Leroy Garcia. And starting that pitcher, one of the coolest guys there is with the nicest beard, Dallas Kyle. Gio, man, good. Kill it. I know you will. I will be watching. Good luck.
We're ready to go. Game 1 and Game 2 will be at the Trop, and then we'll move to the south side of Chicago for Game 3. It's a best-of-5 championship series. Lucas Giolito of the White Sox, Blake Snell of the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, fellas, let's get to it.
Bad. I need it so bad.
A couple people have said that in my Twitch chat, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
Like, shut up.
Now I know. Now I know.
Yeah, now you know that you gotta say I need it so bad. Why is it not packed? Okay, the Trop's actually packed right now. Turn up.
Oh, no, these are
out.
fantastic uniforms, Lucas.
Yeah, he's solid.
The baby blue throwback.
Yeah, man. Bring these back. You guys wear that every game. Home, away, neutral. Here's Tim Anderson, as you see, batting .455 for Lucas Giolito here in these playoffs. Charlie Morton, first pitch. That's sent foul. Tim Anderson, batting champion. Really coming to his own for the White Sox in 2019. Sends one to short. Adames scoops, fires across the first for the out. And we are underway, out number 1. Charlie Morton has been Blake Snell's best starter throughout Players League competitions. Here's Yoan Moncada.
Oh, come on. He jogging.
That one sent
He
deep to
jogging.
left. And the left fielder will make the catch. Hunter Renfroe had to go a long way to make the catch, but it's good for out number 2.
He was skipping to his loo. It didn't make sense to me.
Where's the urgency, Blake?
Yeah, like I don't like that.
As you see, Blake Snell already getting some activity up in his bullpen. 3-inning games, so not a lot of room for error.
Nope. Ball 1.
Here's Jose Abreu.
Count 1-0.
Abreu did not hit a home run in the regular season for Lucas. You mentioned, or you heard Lucas say, yet to really get on track.
Ball, no strike.
But in the postseason, look at the numbers for Abreu, hitting .750. He's ahead in the count, 2-0.
Oh, God. Bless your soul.
High fly ball. Second baseman comes over to make the catch in the infield.
Early, I got to get this thumb warmed up, man.
Atta baby Brandon Lowe.
First.
I don't need batteries.
Adames leading off. A homer, 5 RBIs, and a batting average north of .630 in the postseason. Dallas Keuchel.
I need some bat.
Thomas scorches one foul. Blake Snell scoring the most runs in Players League competition. Here's Adames leading off. Blake coming in strong with the Devil Ray uniforms as well.
My bad.
Yikes.
And that ball is stung and sent deep for a homer. And Blake Snell has a 1-0 lead. A home run for Willy Adames. Did you get the perfect? Just early and squared up.
Oh,
Austin
Lord.
Meadows. And he's swinging for the downs. Sends one foul. Got to L2 homers, fellas. Got to L2 him.
Oh, I just missed that. God, I was waiting on it.
Sends one to right center.
I'm sorry, Meadows.
Luis Robert is there, makes the catch, and that's out number 1. Snell had 4 players in double figures in homers in the regular season. Hunter Renfroe was one of them with 11. Looks at ball 1. Games 1 and 2 will be at the Trop. Game 3, back to Chicago.
Ball 3.
And Renfroe's ahead on the count, 3-0. G-Man Choi on deck.
Come on, Dallas.
Dallas Keuchel on a 4-pitch walk. Now he has to deal with the dangerous G-Man Choi, batting .571 in the playoffs. G-Man sends one foul to the right side. Choi had 11 homers in the regular season. He goes down and golfs one. High fly ball. Robert is drifting to his left, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Look at Mike Zunino, 7-14, 3 homers. Blake Snell beat Lucas Giolito in the regular season 9-2.
Dang it.
Oh, that ball hangs in the middle of the zone, and that's good and squared up.
I think it's going to be a long day.
Got to L2 it.
I don't want to L2 it.
I know. It's the virtual bat flip, but for TV. For TV production's sake. 107 off the bat. Wow. And it's an early statement from Blake Snell. 3 runs already in. Here's Brendan Lau.
Just off with the pitching right now, man. Dang. Oh.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Chicago White Sox, the real White Sox, last won a World Series in 2005. Remember, the Tampa Bay Rays played in the 08 World Series, eventually losing to the Philadelphia Phillies. Yandy Diaz on deck. Here's the 3-1 to Lau.
Full count.
I'm not even going to allow auto taking the whole time.
Yikes.
Ball 4. Big
Come on, Dallas.
And he draws
It's not
the walk.
what we need in the World Series, my guy.
Here's Yandy Diaz, the 7-hitter batting .667 in the postseason.
Ooh.
Sends one to third. Moncada is there, throws across to first, and that retires the side, but the damage has been done. 3 runs in, 2 homers leaving the yard. Blake Snell leading 3-0. So Charlie Morton on for his second inning of work. And in these 3-inning games, the stamina is a factor for the starting pitcher. As the stamina starts to decrease, so does the pitcher's ability to locate. So be on the lookout for that. Grandal batting .556.
Ugh. Splitter's
Top of the
tough.
first. Choi steps on the bag for out number 1. Here's Eloy Jimenez, batting .222 in the postseason.
Get off the plate, bro. Get off the plate.
Morton trying to control the inside part of the plate.
2-0.
He's fallen behind 2-0 to Eloy Jimenez.
That's outside.
Lucas Giolito won a deciding Game 3 against Ian Happ in the semifinals to advance to the championship series.
No way. Oh. That needs to be 700 feet.
Scorched to left field for a base hit for Eloy Jimenez. Here's Nomar Mazara. You heard Lucas say he's really found the stroke with Mazara in the postseason, batting .375. He's gone deep as well.
Oh.
Pulled the hands in, but sent it foul.
How is that so? There we go.
And Nomar Mazara sends one to right, going back.
No way.
Is Meadows, and he makes the catch at the track. Jimenez has to hustle his way back to first. Good contact from Mazara, but it's allowed out number 2. Here's Luis Robert. And throughout these playoffs, you've heard Lucas mention just how good the real Luis Robert is. 5-tool player. Sends one to third. Diaz fires to first, and that retires the side. We go to the bottom of the second. Blake Snell still leading 3-0. All right, bottom of the second. Here's Kevin Kiermaier. As you take a look at, as there is some bullpen activity for Blake Snell, and he's got all sorts of options in that Rays bullpen. Keuchel on for his second inning of work. And looks at ball 2. Blake, how often are you power swinging? How often are you mashing square?
Not a lot. A lot of X. Yeah, I mean, it's already on veterans, so if you square it up, it's going to go.
Remember, that square button is the power swing. But when you use power swing, your contact rate can go down. Here's Charlie Morton going to hit for himself. Chuck Morton sends one to center. Luis Robert barely has to move, and that's out number 2. So it looks like Snell is going to at least give Morton the opportunity to close this one out. In the top of the third, Willy Adames, second at bat. Remember, he went deep to open the game. We bring in Jimmy Cordero. He's got a sinker that will hit 97.
Nope.
Actually, it'll hit 100 as he misses ball one inside. Ooh, that ball is hit well, but sent foul. Adames with a leadoff homer to open game one.
Yep, that ball went out.
Snell needed 3 games as well in his semifinal series, beating Jeff McNeil to advance to the championship. It's 2-2.
3-2.
That one misses high. Austin Meadows is on deck. And that ball, perfect. Swing timing, perfect. Result is perfect. And it's another base hit for Willy Adames. 107 miles per hour off the bat.
Man.
Austin Meadows goes
I don't know,
field.
man.
Left center, and it is gone.
Ooh. These are going to be some long games for your boy.
Austin Meadows giving Blake Snell a commanding lead. Snell's 3rd homer of the game. And that was squared up. Hunter Renfroe swinging and missing. So 5-0 lead for Snell here in game one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hunter Renfroe down on the count 0-2.
No, that's
Snell showing why he was the best offensive team in this league, leading the league in runs scored. Zunino chopper to short. Anderson throws across for the out, but Blake Snell adds to his lead. He's going to give Charlie Morton the chance to close it out. Morton's stamina was something that you'll have to keep an eye on.
That's a ball.
Larry Garcia, the 8-hole hitter, looks at ball one.
Austin,
And
what are you
then
doing?
Austin Meadows makes it interesting, but he comes up with the catch for out number one. Here's Edwin Encarnacion.
1-0.
He looks at ball one. 2019 White Sox, 72 and 89 in last year, finishing 3rd in the Central. It's now ball two.
Needed so bad.
And Edwin Encarnacion is ahead in the count 3-0.
Oh, that's bad.
Outside.
That's so bad. I don't need that. I don't need that.
All right, as you see, Charlie Morton getting tired. So when the stamina is effective or is a problem, the pitcher's ability to locate pitches also is an issue. Pinch runner for Encarnacion, Adam Engel.
Engel, leave me alone, Engel.
I'll tell you right now, I'm not stealing down 5-0. I don't even know how to steal.
Get off my plate.
Stealing, base running, I maintain it is the most difficult thing to master in this game. As Anderson sends one foul. Lucas, you made a point to make sure that Engel was on your roster. You like what he brings. As Anderson will send one to the corner. Engel with that 95 speed, is he gonna? Nope, he's gonna hold up at third. Anderson is in with a stand-up double. So Lucas Giolito showing some life in the top of the third. Nick Anderson.
Oh, baby.
This guy's stuff is filthy. But Anderson, or check that Moncada, will send one foul. He's down on the count 0-1.
Oh, that's a strike. Come on, Blue. Ref, are you kidding me? No.
1-1. And that's going to fall in front of Hunter Renfroe. He's able to knock it down, but a run does score. Blake, you had the chance to make a spectacular catch, but obviously just wanted to keep it in front of you.
Yeah.
The extreme catch icon popping up in there in left field. Here's Jose Abreu.
1-1.
Abreu could really make things interesting with one swing.
2-1.
2-1. Anderson facing Abreu. And Abreu sends one to short. Flip it for one.
I'm gonna have to move Abreu. I'm gonna have to move Abreu to like the 7-hole or something. I don't know what it is, but he cannot put loft on the ball.
Take a look at Willy Adames. He was the player of the game. Got things started with a leadoff homer. Added another hit later. And Blake Snell putting that power on display and gets a Game 1 win in this best-of-5 series. Blake, again, you were on everything, man. Offensively, you have to feel good about where you're at the plate.
Yeah, no, I'm excited for sure. My hitters are, I like the hitters. They're good.
Lucas, what's the mindset going into Game 2? Who's going to be your Game 2 starter?
I'm going to pitch for myself, but like you said earlier, I have a very short leash. It's hard to throw strikes with myself in this game. I have like 50 control, so we'll see.
We'll be back with more MLB The Show 20 Players League on ESPN. Welcome back. You're watching MLB The Show 20 Players League on ESPN. Here is a look back at some of the best highlights from MLB The Show 20 Players League regular season.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
It's game time, baby. He's a ball player.
Oh! What the? Oh!
It was the best catch I've ever seen.
Oh, yes, sir.
Locked in, okay? I'm locked in.
I can hit in real life, though, so that's really what matters.
Will you take it easy on me, dude?
I ain't won in so long. No. I think I lost 15 games straight.
Oh, we upset the champ.
The upset.
The Rays legend takes down Blake Snell. Let's go.
I love it.
Somebody hit a homer.
If you hit a homer, I'll name my firstborn child. Never mind.
Let's go.
Deja vu.
I'm a dog. We're playing some good ball. What's up, everybody? Hunter Pence here, and it is an honor to be a part of the HPBP. That's Hunter Pence and Brett Phillips, the Main Man Award ceremony. Brett, how are you doing, buddy?
I think everyone would agree that when we do stuff HPBP style, we're 100%. So let's dive right into the Best Player Award.
Best player nominees, we have Blake Snell, Joey Gallo, and Dwight Smith Jr. What's your take? Who are you feeling right now?
For me, I'm going to have to go with Joey Gallo. I loved what he did. He was hitting homers left and right with his team and with himself. It was exciting to watch it translate over onto the video game.
BP, I'm going to have to agree with you. So, who's the best player of the Players League?
Congratulations, Joey. Well deserved, and continue to keep hitting homers, dog. All right, moving forward, we have most entertaining streamer.
For most entertaining streamer, we have Amir Garrett. Our second nominee, Blake Snell, the Snellzilla, the classically famous. Our last one is the man, the myth, the legend, Brett Phillips. What do you have to say? Who do you think wins this one?
I'm gonna have to go with Amir Garrett here.
But there can be only one winner.
Let's go!
Let's go! Get out there! Get out there! Woo! That's how you celebrate.
To see who else won awards, go to MLB.com/PlayersLeague. We'll be back with more of the championship series of MLB The Show 20 Players League on ESPN. All right, welcome back. Game 2 of this best-of-5 championship series. Blake Snell of the Tampa Bay Rays leading Lucas Giolito of the Chicago White Sox 1-0. Snell putting on a power display in Game 1. 3 homers in that Game 1 win, including a leadoff homer for Willy Adames. So the guys are making their lineup changes, and they are set. Lucas Giolito, virtual Giolito, on the hill for Game 2 against Yonny Chirinos of the Tampa Bay Rays. Lucas, you've said that with your virtual self, you don't have a lot of patience. He's got a short leash.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to control my pitches. I think that it's way easier to pitch with myself in real life than it is in this video game. So
yeah,
I don't know. Hopefully, he wants to come out to play today for the World Series. We'll see. We will see. He's got the short leash, though. I've debated sending myself to AAA a couple times this season.
Well, maybe some early bullpen activity for Lucas Giolito. Yanni Chirinos getting ready to face Tim Anderson, 2019 batting champion for the Chicago White Sox. He's had a very productive postseason at the plate, hitting .462, and he looks at a ball inside. It's 1-0. Blake Snell was 24-5 in the regular season, and he lost the opening game of the Players League regular season to Amir Garrett. But since then, pretty much unstoppable. Yanni Chirinos, here's the 2-2. Grounder up middle. Adames.
I love you, Willie. Willie, I love.
Scoop, fires. What a play. Out number one here in the top of the first. Here's Yoan Moncada, a couple of homers in the postseason.
Oof.
0-1.
Splitter, man. Hate those.
Blake, how filthy is Yanni in real life?
Disgusting. Absolutely, positively disgusting. Oh, come on. Backdoor. I was going to do it.
Slider just misses low.
Homer.
That ball sent deep to center. Kevin Kiermaier going back. Platinum is there to make the catch.
The time, my timing's just a little off. No, good. That was a good. Great. Oof, homer pitch, and I missed it. Great.
Lucas had mentioned about the possibility of moving Abreu down, but he's still in the 3-hole.
What is happening right now, man?
Atta baby, Yanni.
Second baseman, wow.
Yanni.
All Pito does hit freaking grounders, man. What are we doing?
Hey, he did that to me in real life, so
yeah,
I know
I think that he got on first base when he did that to you.
He did. That ball, yeah. He still owes me an apology. I'm not forgetting that.
Here's Willie Adames leading off, batting .692 in the postseason. Want to remind you, boys and girls clubs across the country are providing critical services to children impacted by COVID-19. That ball sent deep to right center field. Going back is Robert, and it's off the top of the wall.
Willie, man, do some biceps for Yandy one time.
Oh, my goodness.
You can visit bgca.org/relief fund to learn more. So early trouble again. Austin Meadows able to get that run to the third, grounds out to first, and it's one away.
Hey, he can have some of my biceps. I don't know if you see. I don't know if you see the upper body. Absolutely stacked in this game.
Virtual Giolito's doing some diamond push-ups, some lat pull-downs. Looks good.
Yeah.
Here's Hunter Renfroe.
What?
And Hunter Renfroe is going to put Blake Snell on the board with a base hit.
I feel like
to center.
I feel like these are some good pitches you're hitting. Crazy.
Second consecutive game that Blake Snell has scored in the opening inning. And as all the players have mentioned, whoever scores first in these 3-inning games, it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent.
2-1.
Oh, that pitch is stung deep to right. And G-Man Choi has gone deep. Whew. Perfect for G-Man Choi.
Oof.
445
feet. Blake, does G-Man have it like that?
I think so. He got popped. Yeah, I definitely think so. He definitely got popped.
And it's another first inning explosion for Blake Snell. It's now 3-0. This is Brandon Lau. As you see activity in the Giolito bullpen.
Too high. Ball.
Blake, Lucas, as you said, I think you're making some pitches, man. It's just he's all over everything.
Man, good.
Yeah, Blake's very, very good at hitting. I'm trying my best over here.
All right, so here's Mike Zunino. He went deep in game 1, batting .750 in the postseason.
Nice.
4 homers.
Count 1-0.
That curveball misses. It's ball 1. And it will be a base knock for Zunino as sends one through the vacated spot between in second. All right, so activity for Lucas Giolito, and he's going to go to the pen. Aaron Bummer has been one of his consistent performers out of the bullpen.
No, how do I just miss that?
Off Kevin Kiermaier. That's a good pitch. And that will retire the side, but 3 runs, 4 hits, a homer. And Blake Snell out to a 3-0 lead. Let's see what Yasmani Grandal can do here to lead off the second. He sends one deep to center.
Squared up good. Yeah, finally.
Kevin Kiermaier.
I just wanted to scare you.
Finally. I'm like, I don't know what's a homer and not right now, but I'll take it.
I thought that was going to be a pop-out, bro, honestly. Off the bat.
Lucas, in this game, the Yasmani Grandal card has such a easy swing. I think a lot of players hit really well with him.
Oh, yeah.
Ball 1, no foul.
Yeah, just like it feels smooth when he's in the box.
Yeah. So Eloy Jimenez sharply hit grounder to short, but Adames is there who fires to first, and that's out number 1. Ilmar Mazzara batting a very, very good .333 in the postseason.
What the?
Grounded to right. G-Man Choi steps on the bag. Just like that, 2 quick outs. Here's Luis Robert, a 7-hole hitter.
Nope, at the ball. Count 1-0.
And Chirinos, as you see, getting tired. So will we see a arm come out of the bullpen for Blake Snell?
Ooh.
There's a base hit up the middle.
I like that pitch.
So the inning will continue. Tying run at the plate will come up for Lucas Giolito. And it will be the 8-hole hitter, Larry Garcia.
1-0.
Garcia batting .143 in these playoffs. Looking for a big knock here in game 2.
Nah.
He sends one deep to left. Renfroe is going back at the track, and he makes the catch.
If I had someone else up, that might have been over the wall.
Yeah, that's a good
That
point.
was squared up pretty good.
But a run does score to cut the lead to 2. Oliver Drake and Jose Alvarado up for Blake Snell in the Rays bullpen.
Ooh.
Bummer dealing to Yandy Diaz.
Ball, that's out.
Diaz, remember that big home run in the wild card game against the Oakland A's? Sends one to third. Moncada is there, scoops, throws, and that's out number 1.
I think it's my first leadoff out I've gotten so far. It's so important.
Jose Martinez, the pinch hitter.
Ball, that's outside.
Also known as.
Coming up for Giolito in the top of the 3rd as Martinez hits one hard to center, right in front of Robert, and he's on with a base hit. So due up for Giolito in the top of the 3rd. A pinch hitter, and then Tim Anderson on top of the order. Here's Willy Adames.
Why is it down the middle? What are we doing?
Ball.
Goes up high and misses. That evens the count at 1-1. And he sends a golf shot to right. Mazzara is there for out number 2.
Come on, Aaron, one more.
You can find Lucas Giolito on Instagram at LGO27.
Ball 1, no strike.
You can find Blake on IG at Snellzilla. If you want to watch Lucas stream, twitch.tv/GeneralGeo. And Blake is twitch.tv/classicallyfamous. This is Austin Meadows.
Oh, just missed.
Hard grounder up to second. They'll throw to the bag for the force, and that will end the inning. So a pinch hitter, Anderson and Moncada, due up for Giolito in the top of the 3rd. Game 3 will be in Chicago, as well, if necessary, Game 4 in this best of 5. If it extends to a 5th game, we're right back here at the Trop. Here's the pinch hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Oh, man. That's firm.
Jose Alvarado trying to get the final 3 outs. Misses at 101 two-seamer. That's hot. Edwin Encarnacion making a bid, and he cashes in.
Oh, don't swing that. Oh, TA, come on. What are we doing?
Tim Anderson swings at a pitch.
I'm better than that. Yeah.
All right, Alvarado. Now he's fatiguing. His stamina now a factor here in the top of the 3rd.
It's so hard with guys that throw 100, man.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
When stamina is a factor, the ability to locate pitches, very difficult on our players. Austin Meadows having to come in and makes the catch. So here's Jose Abreu.
Let's go.
Hard, but Blake Snell survives. He now leads this best of 5 series 2-0. The series going to Chicago. A big 2-run homer, 2nd consecutive game that Blake Snell has been able to put up runs in the 1st inning. Lucas, would you consider sitting Jose Abreu for, say, Edwin Encarnacion?
I think I'm going to have to.
Why are you helping him? Stop. Thank you.
I was just asking. Okay. Hey, we'll be back with a potential series clincher, potential championship clincher. Game 3 in Chicago coming up right after this. Welcome back to the championship series of MLB The Show 20 Players League on ESPN. Back to the game action in just a moment. But we're pleased to be joined by the Commissioner of Major League Baseball, Rob Manfred. Commissioner Manfred, it's good to see you. How are you?
I'm well, Robert. Hanging in just like everybody else.
This esports league, it was unlike any other competition really in esports. It wasn't a tournament. It was a regular season. The competitors playing a round-robin style over 400 games in the regular season. Then the playoffs. What do you think that says about the players that were involved in it?
Well, I think that it shows one of the most important aspects of our game. It's an everyday game, and I think the players played like they play the real game. They like to show up, do it every day, play lots of games, and I think it made it fantastic for the fans.
And what did you make of the players that got a chance to, in this genre, show a different side of their personality?
Well, I think it's great. I think that, they showed their competitiveness. And at the end of the day, that's what fans love to see. And, emotion and competitiveness really go a long way and made the programming really good, really good.
And you mentioned the fans. How important do you think this league, this event was to them?
I think it gives our fans an opportunity to interact with a game we all love in the absence of the game being played live on the field. we hope in some small way it helped to fill the void in their lives.
Commissioner, video games have become more mainstream. Esports competitions are definitely more mainstream. Where do you see Major League Baseball's role in this genre moving forward?
Well, I think that esports are really important to our future. We're very excited about our partnership with Sony. We think that gaming can be an entree for us to attract new fans, particularly younger fans, where technology is so important. So it's a crucial part of our business plan moving forward.
And finally, Mr. Commissioner, what can you tell us about where baseball is right now as the process is ongoing to eventually have the game return in some form or fashion?
Well, we've been consistent publicly that our return is going to be controlled by safety and the public health considerations that are paramount at this difficult time. But I do want to assure our fans we're doing everything possible to plan and make sure we're ready so that we can have baseball in 2020.
Rob Manfred, Commissioner of Major League Baseball. Commissioner, it was great to spend some time with you, and we look forward to the game returning very soon.
As do I. It's good to see you, Robert, and stay healthy, okay?
You as well. It's Game 3 of the MLB The Show 20 Players League Championship Series. Lucas Giolito of the White Sox, Blake Snell of the Tampa Bay Rays. Blake leading this best of 5, 2-0, holding serve at the Trop for the first 2 games. But now we're back in Chicago for Game 3. Lucas, who's going to be your Game 3 starter?
I'm not sure. Who's Blake's Game 3 starter?
Morton.
Okay, a little gamesmanship. Who are you going with, Blake?
Morton.
Oh, Morton's coming back.
Coming back on short rest.
All right.
And by short rest, I mean basically 30 minutes.
He's an animal.
He is an animal. All right. So both guys making their lineup changes.
Weird to see Edwin in the lineup now. That's crazy.
Yeah, Edwin Encarnacion now playing first in the 3-hole. Jose Abreu and his lack of production has really been one of the stories through the first 2 games of this series. I'm not sure where Lucas came up with the idea for putting Encarnacion at first.
No idea.
For Jose Abreu.
It just came to me.
It's like it just went through my ear.
It's such a unique dynamic when the play-by-play / host can be heard by the competitors. All right, here we go.
All right, Dallas.
So it's going to be a rematch of Game 1 of this series. Dallas Keuchel going for the Chicago White Sox and Charlie Morton going for the Tampa Bay Rays. Willy Adames has been a force at the top of the lineup for Blake Snell in this game. And just like that, he starts Game 3 off with a base hit to left. Snell has scored runs in both first innings of Games 1 and 2. The perfect result there for Willy Adames. Here's Austin Meadows. Sends one to first base. Encarnacion fires for one. Back over to first in time. And a double play for Lucas Giolito. Base is empty now for Hunter Renfroe.
Need that pitch. Need that.
As you see, everyone in Blake Snell's lineup batting sometimes well north of 300, sometimes north of 400. Renfroe, 417 in the postseason. Good pitch there by Keuchel to get inside. Oof, that cutter caught a lot of the plate. That was squared up, but sent foul.
Gold glove. Gold glove.
Oh, no one fields his position quite like Dallas Keuchel. Lucas, he's known. I mean, really, he's known for fielding his position. He's one of the best.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's got that gold patch on his glove for a reason.
All right, here's Tim Anderson. Anderson had a crucial at bat in Game 2 in the 3rd inning, but was unable to come through. Batting 400 in the postseason. Sends that one foul. Charlie Morton, the real Charlie Morton, has pitched in some big games
Look out, 1-1.
Pitching in the ALCS in 2017.
Now, 2-1.
Closing out the World Series for the Astros against the Dodgers. Down in the count 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Blake, you said Charlie has a sneaky good sense of humor?
Oh, yeah.
Hey!
He the GOAT.
3-2.
He's run it full here to Tim Anderson.
Oh,
Here's
no,
the
no, no,
3-2.
no, no, no. Swing.
Ooh, caught looking.
With double tapped X or something.
Cutter in for a strike. Here's Yohan Moncada.
Ball 1, no strike.
Lucas Giolito trying to stave off elimination, force a game 4, which would be here in Chicago. If necessary, game 5 goes back to Tropicana Field.
Oh. Just early.
That one hit hard, but right to G-Man Choi for out number 2. All right, here's Edwin Encarnacion. Had a pinch hit homer in game 2. And now in the starting lineup for Jose Abreu here in game 3. Fouls off a curveball to even the count at 1-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Splitter missing. Here's the 2-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Potentially, we could see Abreu in a pinch hitting role. Basically, Encarnacion and Abreu flip-flopping roles.
Ball 4.
And Encarnacion draws a walk. So here's Yasmani Grandal, Giolito's best hitter in the postseason. 4 homers, batting .545. Fouls off that pitch. He's down in the count 0-1. Grandal homered in game 2 as well.
No, that was a check. I check swing when I want to swing, and I swing when I want to check swing. Great.
And they will throw to first, and that ends the inning. No runs, no hits. We're still scoreless in game 3 of the MLB The Show 20 Players League Championship Series. Here's G-Man Choi. As we're back here in the top of the second. No score.
Dang, Bummer's hurting.
Trying to close out Lucas Giolito here in this MLB The Show 20 Players League Championship Series. You see the White Sox fans waving those white hankies.
Ball 1.
G-Man Choi, .556 in the postseason. Looks at a strike. It's now 1-1. Keuchel getting the high strike. That's the pitch you said you needed, Lucas.
Yeah. No, it's not it.
I got to count 2-2.
Count is now even at 2-2.
Come on, man.
And G-Man Choi is going to hit him where they ain't. So he's aboard with a leadoff knock as he beats the shift. And we're going to have a pitching change as the submariner Cishek will come out of the bullpen. Steve Cishek against Mike Zunino.
Oh, that's low.
Cishek, Bummer, and Cordero, primarily the bullpen pieces for Giolito that he's been using in the postseason.
Ooh.
Zunino has been a cheat code in these playoffs, batting .778.
Oh, baby.
That was paint.
Too close.
That was paint. Good pitch there. Oh, that ball stung up the middle. And Zunino is on with a hit. So runners at first and second, no one out. First offensive threat by either player here in this Game 3 Now Brandon Lau.
I hate you. I hate you. Knock, knock.
Lau
Who's there? I
over to
hate you.
Encarnacion. Over to second, back to first, and it's a double play. Second consecutive inning, Giolito has forced a double play. Here's Yandy Diaz. 2 outs, runner at third. Looks at a ball inside.
Just get down fair. That'll be cool.
Big moment here in game 3. Cishek misses outside. It's 2-1. Oh, good pitch there. Spoiled away. It's now 2-2. Oh, and Yandy Diaz goes deep.
Slider, man.
Going back.
Hanging up.
And that ball is gone. It's a 2-run homer for Yandy Diaz. So many good pitches in that at bat, but then Yandy Diaz takes advantage of the one mistake. Third straight game Blake Snell has homered in this series. Kevin Kiermaier now at the plate. 2-0 lead. Game 3. Kevin Kiermaier sends one to left center. Luis Robert will come over from center field and make the catch, but a 2-run homer has given Blake Snell a 2-0 lead against Lucas Giolito. Here's Eloy Jimenez. Must-win situation here for Giolito.
1-0.
Looks at a ball. Charlie Morton went 2 innings in game 1.
No way.
Before being lifted in the third. Jimenez very early on that pitch. Looks at a strike that catches the inside corner.
Check, ref. Come on, ref. Come on, ref.
And as you know, Major League umpires love it when you call them ref.
Oh, the shifts, man.
Oh, up the middle. But Adames is there in the shift for out number 1. I thought that was going to sneak past Morton and get into the outfield. Here's Nomar Mazara.
Off the plate, ball 1.
300 in this series, or in the postseason, excuse me, been held relatively in check here in this series.
2 balls, no strike.
We're in Game 3 of the MLB The Show 20 Players League Championship
3
Series.
balls, no strike.
We started with 30 players representing every major league club. Had a regular season of 435 games. As Mazara lines one to left for out number 2.
Oh, my goodness.
So now Luis Robert at the plate. Trying to breathe some life into this inning and into this offense.
Back inside.
Robert, the 7-hole hitter, batting .333 in the postseason. That one caught a lot of the plate, but it's fouled off. And Luis Robert.
I mean, why we got to throw it down the middle, bro?
That'll bring up Leury Garcia.
Ooh, come on, ref. Ref.
You see the energy is in the red for Charlie Morton. That means locating pitches more challenging for the player. Charlie Morton, his second start of this series, started game 1. Having to deal with a 2-out base runner here in game 3.
Charlie, I need you to be great, buddy, okay? I just need you to be great. Oh, that's a strike. Come on, ref. Ref, hey, look at me. Come on.
But how much longer are we going to have Charlie Morton on the bump?
Well, that's a great question. Looks like he's coming out the game right now, sir.
So now we have Oliver Drake taking on Jose Abreu, who was benched for game 3, but now in a big spot here.
Oh, baby.
I can't
worry,
see
we'll
the
bleep it
ball
out.
coming out of this guy's hand.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
All right,
Oliver Drake with that unusual windup. Here's the 1-2.
No, that's a check swing.
Oh,
On
he
X.
went.
What a doozy! What a doozy!
Wow.
What is happening?
And the struggles for Jose Abreu continues.
Love it.
Lucas Abreu's going to have to answer some tough questions after this series is over.
That was the lightest X touch I've ever had in my life. I don't know what just happened.
Hey, Lucas, tell your controller. Lucas, tell your controller I say thank you.
We'll be back with more MLB The Show 20 Players League on ESPN. Welcome back. You're watching MLB The Show 20 Players League on ESPN. As you see, got some action up in the Giolito bullpen. He's going to go with Jimmy Cordero, who makes another appearance in this series. And Blake will make a call to his bench, or will he? No. Is he going to let Drake hit for himself? This is fascinating.
This is absolutely crazy.
Blake is really going for it.
No, it's just
Blake, you think Oliver Drake even has his own batting helmet or own batting gloves?
Hey, he can swing it. He can swing it. He got 2 hits in one game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, but a pinch hitter will be used, and it's Joey Wendell.
No batting
Speaking
gloves.
of batting gloves, Wendell has none.
Just sit.
Oh, that
sit.
ball is dunk.
Oh, come on.
Ball for a base hit. It will get past Luis Robert and roll all the way to the wall. 73 speed for Wendell, and he'll settle for a stand-up double. Back to the top of the order, Willie Adames. So Blake Snell looking for insurance here in this Game 3.
Willie,
leading 2-0.
love you.
Adames sends one to right. Mazzara comes up throwing. He'll throw to third, and Wendell will stay there. So runners at the corners, no out. Here's Austin Meadows. Big RBI chance for Meadows. Swings at a pitch low in the zone. Fouls it away, and it's 1-1. That one low. Stopped by Grandal.
All right, Jimmy.
Cordero misses high, and Meadows is ahead in the count 3-1. Hunter Renfroe on deck. So real problems now in the top of the third for Giolito and the White Sox. Bases loaded, no one out. Cordero has come out of the pen, and now he's out of the game. Alex Colomé, who lost his closer's role here with Giolito. That was a tough call, Lucas, but you had to make it.
Yeah, he was getting spanked. But you know what? Last chance. Might as well bring him back out.
That's right.
And it didn't work.
And it's past the drawn-in infield. It's a base hit. 1 run will score.
No.
A second one on the way. And it's now 4-0 as Adames comes sliding home. And a big, big knock for Hunter Renfroe.
Ball that time.
G-Man Choi homered in this game. All right, G-Man Choi. Down in the count 1-2.
The count is 1-2. Ball 2.
Alex, you're tired after 7 pitches, my guy? Are you kidding me?
Well, Lucas, again, I don't know what kind of running program he's been on, but the physical fitness
sit
is
on
a
the
problem.
couch program. How'd you foul that off?
I don't know.
Good at bat here for G-Man.
I'm just
A lot of foul balls here. G-Man Choi in battle mode. And G-Man Choi will send one to right center. Robert knocks it down, but a run is on the way home. And they're waving a second runner on the way, and he will score. It's now 6-0. G-Man Choi. We could be looking at a series clincher. And Alex Colomé. One of the subplots of this series is going to be the lack of production from Jose Abreu and now Alex Colomé.
Oh, he has to face another batter.
The 3-batter minimum in effect like it is in 2020. Get a little mound visit. May have to be a mound visit here. That one's in for a strike. All right, here's Mike Zunino.
That's out.
Zunino, part of a powerful middle of the order. Fouls that one off. Still no one out. It's 6-0. Top of the third.
It's an unbelievable take.
Don't ask how I took it either. It like froze me. Don't ask how I hit that either. I swung super late.
Swing timing very late. Contact result still okay. Oh, that is stung, but it's foul.
Don't ask how I hit that. I don't know how I'm hitting it.
Thank you.
I was swinging the whole time.
Hey, I appreciate that one. Get him out of the game.
I told my controller you said
that's out number one. So a pitching change in order, and it's going to be Aaron Bummer to face the lefty, Brandon Lau, who's 0 for 1.
Thanks, Ref. He needs the bottom of the zone. He needs it.
97-mile-per-hour sinker just below the knees.
Oh, Aaron.
This is high now. It's 2-0.
Oh, no.
3-0 the count.
6 runs in for Blake Snell. Here in the top of the third. He's 3 outs away from the MLB The Show 20 Players League Championship. Yandy Diaz got the scoring started. 2-run homer. Diaz sends one to center. Robert drifts back a little bit, makes the catch, comes up throwing. Runner stays at second for out number 2. Kevin Kiermaier. He's about the only dude, Blake, that's not hitting for you.
Yeah.
What do we? TA.
That's a lack of concentration there.
Come on, Capacito.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, what'd you think of Jose Martinez in the brief time you were together, Blake?
Loved him. Not a lot anymore. I don't like him a lot anymore.
Well, that will retire the side, but what an inning. As Snell extends 6-0, 3 outs left for Lucas Giolito. We'll be back with more MLB The Show 20 Players League on ESPN. Welcome back. You're watching MLB The Show 20 Players League on ESPN. And it's going to be Diego Castillo.
Everybody 101. Everybody's 101 out of that pen.
Yeah, and this is a card that plays above its stats. It's filthy, comes in hot, ball moving everywhere. Now Tim Anderson. Anderson sends one to left.
What?
Hunter Renfroe casually holds the hand up and makes the catch.
The good okays have not been kind to me.
Here's Yohan Moncada. He's 0 for 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Sinker at 100 miles per hour. Whew.
There's another one. Yeah.
Renfroe took a step in, but he'll be able to recover for out number 2. So now 1 out away. Blake Snell, the top seed, coming into the playoffs, an out away, closing it out, and this should do it. Adames over to first, and that's it. It's a championship series clinching win for Blake Snell and the Tampa Bay Rays, a dog pile on the south side of Chicago. Blake Snell,
sorry,
the
White
best
Sox
team
fans.
of the regular season, the best player in the regular season, and now the best player in the playoffs. Congratulations to Blake Snell and the Tampa Bay Rays as he goes on to a 3-game sweep of Lucas Giolito and the Chicago White Sox. GG's all around. Yep, there's the trophy. Blake, I thought that Game 3 was going to be tight. I thought maybe we were looking at a Game 4, but man, you found the offense. What was the difference?
I was just really patient. I knew he was going to be trying to nitpick the corners, so I just realized, okay, just wait. And I was auto-taking like most of the pitches. So like the whole plan was like tires pitchers out, they're going to miss middle, and then I'm going to start executing the ones that are over the plate. So usually I'm super aggressive in this league, but facing Lucas, I know he's getting a lot better, and I know I had to be a lot more patient. And I think once he starts to learn how to hit better, he's going to be nasty. So yeah, I'm happy I was able to play him now because I know he's about to start getting going, and he's going to be really good.
Lucas, there were some at-bats there in that Game 3 where Blake was just fighting off pitches, taking close pitches, spoiling them off, and then the at-bat would continue, and then he would punish you. I thought there were a few at-bats that really could have gone the other way.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't faced many hitters like Blake. Like I think that he just sees the ball really well. He would foul off pitches that were like 2 feet out of the zone. At that point, I'm like, man, I don't know what to do. I'm trying to throw it to all 4 quadrants. But yeah, I mean, it's offensive onslaught. It's too hard to overcome. And I wasn't being as patient hitting wise as I have been most of this playoff series. So.
Well, guys, it was a pleasure to watch you, not just in this championship series, but throughout the regular season. We thank you for your participation. I know the fans enjoyed it, gamers, baseball fans everywhere, watching you on the streams, joining you in the chat, asking you questions and interacting. So it means a great deal. Congratulations, Blake Snell. Lucas, it was a pleasure watching you play, man, and we'll talk to you down the road. Congratulations, Blake.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Blake, because you are the MLB The Show 20 Players League champion, I can show you the briefcase that the trophy is in. Look at this thing, huh? Get in on that. That is headed your way. I can't show you what's inside, but if this logo is any indication, boy, are you going to be blown away. All right, before we wrap up, listen, we all want baseball back on the field as soon as possible. And this is in no way a replacement, but this was such a great way to get us through this difficult time. Special thanks to all the players that took the time commitment to take part in the MLB The Show 20 Players League. Also, a shout out to everyone behind the scenes. This was a massive technological undertaking. We want to thank you, the fans, for joining us on the streams and on the broadcast. So for everyone behind the scenes, I'm Robert Flores. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your 2020 Players League. Come say what's up to chat. Come here, champ. Come here. He sees someone at the door right now. He's locked in.
I think the Pirates will make it to the playoffs this year. You heard it here first. Weirdest autograph request. Someone had me sign their leg, and they went and got it tattooed.
Favorite baseball player, not myself, Pete Alonso.
Who's going to win the Players League? In my opinion, between Gallo and Snell.
Did I model my game after anybody? No, not necessarily. I grew up watching the Giants, so JT Snow, Richard Abreu.
What's your best advice for a 12-year-old as far as baseball? You always get better with time and If you just put the work in, you'll just see improvements faster.